Stern's Batman 66 Premium Edition. Another beautiful, beautiful example of a pinball machine. It's well done. I always love this game. I love the theme. I want us to show. And I'm going to show you how the PinSnake can tackle a lot of this. So starting with you have the left orbit that goes all the way around and either locks into that back spotlight. And there's a saucer there, or it falls into the rollover lanes. You have your ramp that goes around in a full circle, comes down into this wire form. You have your left, you have your right shot, this catch up, which is really hard to hit. And it kind of hooks around in a 180-degree tight turn into this wire form. You have the crane here. You have a shooter lane that comes under. There's mods here as well, so we're going to be careful with that. And you have your right orbit as well. I'm also going to move around the platform here so you can get inside all those pieces. And then, of course, you have your in lanes, which are covered by wire forms and plastics as well. Okay, we're going to start with the right ramp shot. I'm just going to come right up here, right underneath the plastic. Now, it's tight, it's high, so I'm going to not try to force it all the way through. This is not my machine, so I'm going to be very careful with it. I'm going to clean the ramp right up to the plastic. Then I'm going to lift the snake up, almost parallel. And you can see it kind of push it around and get right in there. And then I'll even come in from the opposite side, right into the wire form, clean that area too. There's a shot right underneath the spinner here, and it comes up into the in lanes, out to the rollover lanes. Okay, so feeding into the pop bumper area, there's a spinner right behind this crane, which you can't see right now. But I'm going to feed him up and just guide him right into that first rollover lane. And if you get caught, just hold the spinner parallel to the playfield. And I'm going to guide him back out. Push right through here into the middle lane. Again, holding the spinner parallel. And then I'm going to push him right underneath here. And push him parallel to it. And just kind of, now there's a lot going on here with the spinner, so if you feel that you're getting caught one way, just coming from the other direction, and hook the snake right through here, and just get that one lane. There's a lot, sometimes it's easier, the path of least resistance, that's the best way to attack these things. For the right orbit, right underneath the crane, feed it right through here. Now you have a gate. The one-way gate here, so I'm going to hold that up for a little bit. There's two gates right there, right next to each other. One of them swings both ways, and this one is only a one-way gate. So I'm going to have the snake push the gate out, grab with my finger, and I can hold both of them up and clean that whole right orbit shot. Okay, on the left ramp shot, again, it's another steep hill, so I'm going to kind of go up here, work my way around. There's a piece of plastic that covers this hole. It's an airball protector, so it doesn't shoot off the ramp. Now I'm going to kind of clean up just to the airball protector. Because it's such a steep ramp, I don't want to force the snake and end up pushing that plastic. So I'm going to just do this part, and then from the top, I'll come from the top here, above the wire form, and I can guide them all the way through. Now that ramp turns into a wire form, so you're only going to go so far. But it's all plastic here. Try to at least get some of it. And get all the way through to this gate. That's as far as I'm going to go, because the rest I can clean with just an open rag since it's not covered or anything. The reactor Batman shot goes straight underneath the Batmobile. And goes right in there. There's a gate in there, so you don't want to go too far. Go as far as you can up and stop. It's a spinner. Turntables, let me just get both sides. Okay, for the left orbit shot, just coming right from here. Just gonna go feed him in. Nice and gentle. Guide the snake in. There you go. I can get him in there. I can bring the stick up and over. And you can see he's popping out right there. Now there's a one-way gate there. So you don't want to go past that gate. You just want to knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. And you can see I'm feeding it through. You can see it going behind everything, right up to that gate. Right there. Don't go past that gate. That's a one-way gate. And if you go past it, you could lock and then you have to reach in. So I'm just gonna knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. And clean that out. For the shooter lane, it's really cool. They have a cool mod here with the Batmobile and the Batboat. And then you have a wireform that covers this area too. So I'm gonna come in from the top. It's the best way to attack it. Right down the metal, feed it down, get as far as I can. And even with, you can see it all the way down to the plunger. So the PinSnake will protect your mods. You have to take them out. Okay, for the in-lane, out-lane area, you have the wireform coming into the left in-lane here, open out-lane here, open out-lane here, and a right wireform coming into the right out-lane. So I'm just gonna attack it from the bottom. Just gonna push it through here, right past the post, grab by the head and seesaw it. Same thing with the out lane, pull through, push, get past the difficulty posts, and grab the head here underneath the wireform, and back and forth. Same thing for the right out lanes. I'm gonna start down at the bottom below the flipper. I'm gonna guide him through. Sometimes you gotta just push down and give it a little nudge. You always wanna plan your path before you start going back and forth. So now you have it positioned. Just kind of go back and forth. Pull out. From here, I can do the same thing. I can come from the top or the bottom. It's pretty open. Normally, if there's a lot going on at the top, I will, come from the bottom. But for here, I can do this. Just kind of guide the snake through. Click, 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 and just seesaw it. And that's how you do a Batman Premium Edition.